workshops, council came to consensus on an amount of $50,000 for people with disabilities and $30,000 for senior citizens. Now, this change will not take effect for the fiscal year 2015 budget. This change has to occur before July 1st in order for it to occur in the following fiscal year. So making this change now will impact the fiscal year 2016 budget and the tax year of 2015. One thing it will not affect is any senior or person with disability who already has the full exemption. They are impacted by the freeze, and that is forever. That cannot be changed. That's a requirement of the Texas Constitution. Once a city has passed the freeze, it cannot rescind that freeze. So any citizen, any homeowner that currently has the $67,000 exemption due to being a senior or due to disability, they will receive that exemption, and their current taxes will be frozen at the level that they have been paying it for however many years they've had that exemption. So I wanted to make that very clear. As noted earlier, the senior disabled property tax exemption, it currently accounts for a reduction of $1.7 million in property taxes that the city receives. The freeze actually accounts for more, and that will continue to accumulate over time. That's impacting by about $2.1 million reduction in revenue. If the exemption were allowed to stay at the $67,000 level, we project that over the next 5 years, it would reduce the taxable value by another $100 million. And that'd be almost $800,000 a year in reduced revenue to the city. So with that information, I will not give you another PowerPoint, and you may proceed with your vote.
Alan, thank you. Council, any comments? I do want to open up to any citizen comments. We don't have any cards, just in case, but Kevin, there's a comment you'd like to make?
Yeah, I'd just like to make a couple comments. One, I fully support this provision. It is a financially prudent thing for this community to do for the future sustainability of this community. I am proud to say that this community provides a $30,000 exemption for seniors and a $50,000 exemption for handicap. And I'm very proud to say that this community has a freeze. There have been comments that we're taking money away from seniors. I would like to make sure everybody understands that the seniors will continue to have an exemption, will continue to have a freeze. And really what it is when you turn 65, not next year, the following year, your tax bill immediately goes down $236 a year and never goes up after that. We're not taking money away from seniors. We're lowering the exemption. The freeze is still in place. And you never, ever pay a penny more in taxes from there on, whether your property value increases or the tax rate increases. And this is relating to the city of Rowlett taxes. So I'm proud that we do this in this community. I'm proud that we're able to offer this benefit to that population, and I'm glad we can do it in a financially feasible way.
Debbie, thank you. Any additional comments? At this time, I don't have any cards, and I just want to be considerate of those that are here for our budget this evening. Does anyone wish